Not a bad first day of school there, Mr. Hand. I guess pleasing the bosses per se. Fastest day one with your new team.
Yeah, I was just telling her, but it's a good first day on the job. It's my first day here in the car officially as a Ganassi Ford guy, and yeah, it's what you slide into. I was just driving the thing, but you slide into a nice car that makes you feel comfortable in a program that makes me feel comfortable, and it makes it a lot easier. So I'm really excited. I mean, it's always exciting to come to Daytona, and this first time you drive through the tunnel, and it's the roar. It's the first thing of the season. But this year, I'm especially excited to be back with Ganassi and Ford full time. It's a big deal for me, and I'm really having fun with it. I'm really enjoying it. Even though it's day one, I'm enjoying it, and that goes a long way for me to be quick.
So you're having to slot in as the new full season driver, so you've got big picture in mind, plus you've got two new teammates that are here essentially just for the weekend. So what's it like having to basically master your own discipline plus get some other guys up to speed?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's always the case in sports car racing. Fortunately, I've been doing it for a long time now. I was that guy back in 2004 that came in and somebody had to get me acclimated, But nowadays, we got some pretty good professional guys on this program. Chip Ganassi has a lot of talent to pull from, and just within his program. So, we got clearly Scott Pruett. I'm learning from him as much as I can and just doing my thing. But I think both Scott and I are doing our best to make sure that Charlie, who's been here and won here before, and also Sage Karam can have as much knowledge as all the knowledge we have. We need them to have, about which cars to look out for, what to do in traffic, anything we can give them. But I mean, these guys they're young, younger than me a little bit, but they're also professionals, so they know what they're doing. It's just if anytime we see something, we're like, hey, remember this, or look out for this.
Last question. So fairly cool today. We didn't see the sun a whole lot. Looking at the lap times, at least the top of the sheet, I don't know if I could say I felt every single team was truly trying to get every drop of speed out of the car. Is there a little bit of gamesmanship here, not trying to show your hand?
You never know, especially from a driver's standpoint. I mean, that's been the tendency at this test in the past. But the series really is on everybody to push, and if they don't push, there's going to be penalties involved. And I think they're doing a lot better job of watching that. I mean, from my standpoint, I was pushing, and I know we're pushing, so it'd be interesting to see how it all plays out. I mean, I also wonder what's going on, but I mean, that's why I say, being on the top of the charts, it's only a test, it's only the first day of the season, but for me, I always want to be on the top of the charts, so I think it's a good start. I know what we're doing from our end is pushing and preparing to race, this 24-hour race. And in history, Chip Ganassi Racing and especially now with Ford, I think everybody's done a really good job preparing for this in the past year and then over the winter. And in history, I think these guys have pretty good history of being good at it, and that means being prepared. So I think we got all the right things going. It's nice to have some pace, but that's not going to be all of it. We still need to have a car that goes the distance. We need to have a car that everybody can drive, and I think that's what we'll be focused on tomorrow. Now that we kind of feel how everybody's sizing up, we get everybody in the car and make sure everybody can drive this car for 2-3 hours at a time for 24 hours.